To introduce Lourdes. She is from Constellation One, which is the parent company to Paradym. And we are going to go over Paradym Reach Social today. So Paradym, again, has two different facets. One is that video facet. We're going to talk about that in a different one. But today we're going to talk about Reach Social, the other social media arm of that. So I'm going to give it to Lourdes and ask any questions you have, put them in chat, unmute if you have to. That's what she's here for. Thanks.
Yep. Thank you, Kristen. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And let's make sure. Can you guys see my screen here? Like you got stats and you got recent leads?
Yep, looks good.
Cool, awesome. All right, so when your agent is looking to set up their account in terms of Reach Social, what they'll do is they'll head over to paradym.com. And they'll land on this page. So Paradym is spelled a little differently, Paradym.com. Once your agents land on this page, they'll be locating the My Account option on the upper right-hand side, and they'll be prompted to sign in. So once they're signed in, you're going to be greeted by the dashboard. So in terms of, what these stats are, we can kind of go into it after we set up the Reach Social aspect. But once you log into this account, you're going to locate your name on the upper right-hand side. And when you click your name, it's going to reveal a menu. And in this menu, what you want to do is you want to locate settings, which is the third item down. So this is where you're going to set up your Reach Social features. So when you do that, you click on settings. This is going to let you know, which social medias are connected. You can see that we can automatically syndicate to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and if you want to create a second channel just for unbranded videos, you can see here on the right-hand side, a green check mark would mean that it's connected. This one here, LinkedIn, has nothing in it, so that's not connected. And if it needs to be reconnected, it'll usually give you like an exclamation mark across from the platform. So here, the settings page, we're going to set up the Reach Social aspect. I'm going to see if I can find one that's connected here. So basically, it's the same thing. Just click your name, go to settings. I'm going to go ahead and just disconnect this just to show you the process. So let me just disconnect that. Okay. So again, we headed over, we clicked our name, we clicked on settings. When we got to settings, you can click change right across from social connections to start connecting your social media. Or if you direct your attention to the left-hand side, there's a column under social media. You can click on connections. It's going to take you to the same place. Once you get here, you'll see that there's some plus signs on the right-hand side. Each one will help you connect that particular platform. So here we have plus signs across the board, but one that we're going to connect right now is Facebook. So Facebook is pretty popular. Just know that your agents are entitled for us to help them create a basic Facebook page, a YouTube channel, Twitter profile, LinkedIn profile. We can help them get that set up and connected. So when they do training with us, we'll usually offer to do that. But if you know an agent that needs help, you can send them our way. So here we have the plus signs. We're going to go ahead and connect it like as if it's the first time. So here's that green plus sign right across from Facebook. Click here. All right. So the first time around, it's going to show you all of the pages that you manage. So you want to select the ones that you're connecting that day. So let's say I only have one page I really want to connect anyway. I would select that here, hit next. This is going to ask you what we're allowed to do. I would just suggest marking them all yes. That helps you manage your postings from Paradym, so you don't have to hunt for things on Facebook or other social media. So leave them marked yes, where it says, what is Paradym Social allowed to do? You can take the time to read this, but essentially it just helps you manage your postings from Paradym. So then here we hit done. We're not out of the woods yet. So it's going to let us know that we've linked it to Facebook. Great. We're going to hit OK, and then we're going to pay close attention to our next option, and that's my page right here. So you'll see here, this is a page, real estate page, title, and then when I'm ready to connect it, I want to click on that plus sign that I see on the far right-hand side. So that's going to make it official when I click on this. Which business page would you like to connect? Hit that plus sign. Cool. So now you're connected on Facebook here. And again, we can help your agents create a business page if they want. Now that we have it connected, we can kind of refine what we want to post onto Facebook. So where it says, what would you like to share? You have 3 options now. So a visual tour pretty much is a graphic with a link on it. When they click on it, it plays, on a different tab with all the interactive menus and branding. Preview video is kind of like a quick video, 15 seconds. It automatically plays. So, when you're scrolling, something starts playing. That's that feature there. So again, you have 3 choices. Just put the tour on there where we just put the link. They click on the graphic. It sends them to play the tour and all the interactive menus. You can also choose just a quick video, post it automatically, or both. In this case, you can do it on Facebook, so you have those choices. You can choose whatever option that you have. I would probably do both, just for fun. And then the next step here, when would you like your post scheduled? So here, if you select both, it's going to hide instant posting. But let's say, you've chosen one or the other. It'll also give you an option for instant posting. Smart schedule basically will kind of use algorithms when is a good time to post your tour, your property, right? So you have smart schedule where we kind of determine where we post it for you or when we post it for you. Instant posting means that as soon as a tour is generated of your property, within 30 minutes, it's out there. I'll post manually gives you more deliberate control. So it won't go anywhere until you authorize it. You manually share it. We're already connected, but we wait for you to, go through the process of trying to share it to your page. In this case, I would probably just leave smart schedule. Smart schedule is probably really good in terms of evening out your post. Next up, you have how would you like your comments to appear? Okay, so smart comments basically based on the property that we're generating for you will kind of drum up a statement to kind of get people talking, people to slow down and, possibly interact with your post. So if it's like a single family home, hey, are you looking for a fresh start? Click here. Or if it's land or something, it'd say, hey, can you imagine what we can build here? So based on the property type, we kind of automatically post statements to kind of get people to interact with your post and get their attention longer. So here, what would you like to share? When would you like to post? How would you like your comments to appear? Lastly, you have options. So as long as a property is active, we'll continue to advertise that property. Right now, that's not the case in the market. Things just go off really quickly. But if you have a stubborn listing that's been active for months, you may want to just repost it on a monthly basis or even more frequently. So as long as the property is active, we're reposting your property either never, weekly, which is 7 days, and then you have bi-weekly, which is 14 days, and then you have monthly, which obviously is 30 days. So until the listing is no longer active, we'll continue to advertise it. So this just goes for your tours. When your tours are generated by Paradym, we automatically update the price, status, photos, and verbiage, just to keep that in mind. But this is on its way to go to Facebook as soon as, we generate it, and you can put it as frequently as you want, and then you would hit save. So Facebook, that's pretty similar to what you're going to do with Twitter and LinkedIn. And you can see, let me see if I can switch to this one because this one's already connected to those. You'll see the settings are similar. So Facebook, we have these choices. You also have similar choices when you do Twitter. So when you do Twitter, pretty similar. Twitter, people like to tweet 2,000 seconds, a minute, or whatever. So you may want to put the frequency a little higher than monthly, maybe weekly. But, you can refine how you want to repost certain things or if you want to repost anything at all. You can choose whether you just want the tour there or you want the really quick video or both. And then like we did before, we went through, when would you like it scheduled? Either we determine it for you, we do it instantly for you, or you determine when you're ready to post it. How would you like your comments to appear? Again, with the smart comments, you have that option here. If they're connecting for the first time and they have any active listings, it'll let you know, hey, you have 3 active properties. Would you like to connect them? I could just check mark this, hit save, and it's in my queue ready to be shared onto Twitter. All right. And like I said, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, very similar in terms of settings. And again, if agent doesn't have a Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, we'll help them create it. So YouTube is a little different, though YouTube is strictly for properties, but you'll be able to connect your account to your YouTube account or YouTube channel just by following the prompts. It'll give you different prompts. All right. Okay, so we covered how to get your social media connected. I just want to see if anybody has any questions so far until we move on to the next segment of the Reach Social. Okay, cool. Alrighty. So now that you've connected your social media, you're ready to kind of add add components to your taste. You're going to direct your attention to the left-hand side once again. And here, what you want to do is if you've connected YouTube, under tour, you're going to find an option that says video. So if you click on that, tour under video, you already got your account connected to YouTube, but this is your preview video. So your preview video, you want to mark enable. Under preview video, enable preview videos. You want to make sure that's check marked. And under preview video again, you want to make sure that you select email download link when video is ready. So when we do create these videos for you, we can email them directly to you. And the reason why we have that is because these little preview videos are actually formatted for mobile viewing, and you can upload it to Instagram. So I mentioned, the social media sites that we syndicate to, that we automatically deliver content to. But a lot of people are on Instagram, so we try to provide some content that is, made to fit that platform. So whenever you get this preview video going, once it's ready to go, you're going to be automatically emailed with that content so you can upload it to Instagram. And just to let you know that, your agents can actually change these bars if they want. So these are kind of like little cards that kind of blend in with the quick little 15-second video. And if they need any help, they can just let us know. But this is completely customizable. It's like a little teaser for a property. Of course, when you do make your changes here, you're going to locate the save button on the upper right-hand side. So right under your name, you're going to see cancel and save. We're just going to hit save here, and then we're back to the settings page. So we're not really going any farther than this in terms of your, where we need to go. Everything you need to set up for Reach Social is on your settings page. So if you look on the left-hand side, we've connected our social media. Now we're ready to maybe add some really powerful keywords to help people find our services that are already looking for our services. So under social media, you're going to click on what's called social signature. So social signature, essentially, most people will put hashtags. So when you click on social signature, you can, I would say maybe 3 to 4 hashtags max, only because if you post this on Twitter, Twitter has like a word limit of, I think, 600 or 300, maybe 600, whatever the case may be. No, it's 300 characters. So whatever the case may be, we want to make sure that your posts are effectively posting. So when you're down here on the social signature aspect, what happens is every time we post on your behalf, whether it's a property or it's an article, we're going to stamp it with those hashtags. Those hashtags are not only great for social media, but when people are Googling certain people or, using other search engine pages, it'll help lead them to your business page or your social media page, because consistency lends to brand recognition, and we consistently will stamp that on there. So I'm just going to give you an example how that looks like. So here, this is our social signature, #ReachSocial. When we go through the process with agents or even brokers, we kind of ask them, hey, do you have a slogan that you use all the time? Okay, great. Do you is there anything specific that you are certified to do? Maybe a senior relocation specialist, what have you. But whatever the case may be, you want to go ahead and put something in here. Let's say your slogan is good to know. And hashtag real estate is a very powerful buzzword. You want to combine that with, let's say, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Beach. Okay. And then maybe something else like we got the slogan. We've got real estate Virginia, VA, which is a particular area. Another thing could be something like realtor, or along those lines. So you can see here when we're setting up these hashtags, there's nothing really too clever about it. You're offering your services. There are certain things that you specialize in, or an area that you farm. You turn that into a hashtag. You capitalize the first letter of each word. You leave no spaces, and that's your set. When you're ready for another set, hit the space bar, put the pound key, do another one, and then, we're good to go. So we'll automatically post that on every post we do on your behalf. So that's something that can really help with your search engine optimization. So just recalling back, we're back on the settings page. On the left-hand side under social media, we connected our social medias, and then we also added some hashtags. So that can help with our search engine optimization. Now we're off to looking into categories. Today's Martin Luther King Day. So today we probably rolled out several postings of whoever wanted us to post on their behalf in terms of Martin Luther King. You can see that here under the holidays. If there's a holiday that really isn't something you celebrate, you can always uncheck it. Just like that, and we won't post anything on that day for you. But you can review the holidays that you have here, and then we'll go ahead on that day, post something specifically to kind of highlight that occasion. And what there's the question that comes up often when we're doing this is, hey, if I'm posting the same day other people are posting, are we going to be posting the same thing? Well, we try to keep that overlap very minimal. So maybe somebody's posting a video, another one is putting a graphic, maybe one has a different video, so on and so forth. So just keep that in mind, that we try to keep it assorted and varied when it's when they're holidays. Obviously, everybody's posting on that day. All right, and then you've got your general topics here. They can go ahead and just go through the topics here, whatever vibes with them. Great. Seasonal, yeah, it really just depends where you live. I'm in Florida, so probably just check off winter. But in any case, once you've selected your categories, you just hit save. Great. So we set the categories up, and then we return back to the left-hand side. Again, under social media, we find content. The next step is to click on schedule. All right. So here, schedule, the way by default is actually like this, every other day of the working week. But you can post every day. And we only post one piece of content a day, one topic a day. So we don't try to flood your timeline or anything like that. You can choose whatever days you want. Once you activate this, it refills every 30 days. And it'll let you know your agents are going to be receiving notification like, hey, we got this whole queue filled up of topics that you might like. And then again, every 30 days it refreshes. So mine's scheduled to refresh on the 9th. So, probably just January 9th is when I activated it or sometime on the 9th. So once you set this up, you've activated your Reach Social. So you've activated your Reach Social. The next day or whatever the next day that you have programmed on your account, that's when we're going to start posting content. So at this point, now that we have connected our social media, we've looked under the settings under social media and content, everything's ready to go. So before I continue, because I'm going to show you where your agents can kind of look at their postings before they post or after their post. Were there any questions before I move forward? All right, cool. All right, so if you guys have any questions, just let me know. So once this is connected, it's ready to go for the most part. You may find when you're connecting your social media, LinkedIn likes to kind of review reauthorization over and over again. So every 90 days, your agent might find themselves try to reconnect that. But Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, for the most part, once you get them connected, they're not going anywhere. Okay, so then once we've set everything up in the settings, I'm going to head back to the first page we came to, which was the dashboard. So here, click my name. And in this menu, I select dashboard. I'm back to the same page I came from. And up at the top, this is color coded. So the blue is actually your Reach Social stats in the past 30 days. You can see here recent activity. If you want to know more information, it kind of breaks it down for you. But in the past 30 days, 30 pieces of content shared, 60 social posts, 191 pieces of engagement. Great. If you look on the left-hand side, oh, content shared, posts, engagement. Okay, so then on the left-hand side, this is where you can kind of manage or oversee your pending post and things that have already posted. So on the left-hand side, under your agent's photo, if you click on social schedule, you can see your lineup. So here, tomorrow, this is going to Facebook and this is going to Twitter. And it looks like it's just a graphic. I can hover over here and I can say post now. I can reschedule for another time, or maybe these colors are very tacky and I would never put that out there. I can hit remove. Facebook has a little bit more choices here. You'll see when I hover over Facebook, post now, reschedule, preview. I can share this on a personal page. I can share this on Instagram and I can share this on Pinterest. So Instagram, let's say I like this article here. If I hover over Facebook, then I can hover over here, click on share to Instagram, and then I could text the content to my phone. So then it gives you instructions on how to download it. And then you would, if you're using Instagram, it's a little bit more intuitive. Basically, you would upload a photo and you can just copy and paste the remarks that we send to you. But this would be the easiest way to kind of send this content to Instagram, is just to text it to yourself. And it sends you a link. And you can tap on the link and then it gives you instructions on, how to download the photos, and also you can copy the statement right then and there. So Facebook, again, has a little bit more options than the other social medias. We can preview what we want to see. We can remove it out of the queue altogether. And this is the content that we put for the agents, but the agents can also look up here and click on create new posts. So yeah, it's great that there's content getting the attention of your viewers and your followers, but people are very responsive to your story or your milestones. So maybe, there's something going on in the neighborhood, maybe a charity event. You can upload like a 30-second video, you can add a photo. Maybe it's a milestone, you're 20 years in the business and things are great. You can kind of just put that up here as well. I'm just going to add a statement here. You'll see on the lower right-hand corner that it says post now, and I can instantly, but let's say, I kind of want to spread this out over time. I can click on this arrow right across from post now, and then I have two more choices. I got instant posting, which is post now. Then I got smart schedule, which lets Paradym determine when is a good time to post it, or it's a date and time. Maybe it's something specific. So click on this. You can choose a date and time, and then you can schedule it. And then it's on its way. So it's not only on its way to Facebook, but also Twitter. It'll go to Twitter as well. And then if I had LinkedIn connected, it would go all together, all in one effort swing. So then it'll be part of my queue. So when you look at social schedule, not only are you going to see your articles, you'll be able to kind of narrow it down to tours, which are properties. You can also narrow it down to preview video or my content. So if I did if I did add content of my own, I can also narrow it down by just clicking on this arrow at the top. Maybe I just want to see all content, but a specific site. What's going to Facebook? So here it says all sites. I can click on Facebook. There we go. And then this is pending posts. It's all future. Again, you can hover over these posts that haven't gone out yet, and you can see your choices, like in Facebook, what we covered before. This is going out on the 20th. The time it's going out is around noon. So you can make those adjustments, or you can leave it as it is. So these are your pending posts that haven't gone anywhere. If I head back, I click my name, go back to dashboard, I can see what has posted and also if anybody's interacted with it. So once I'm back here on the dashboard, I go back again under the agent photo. And now instead of going to social schedule, I'm going to social analytics. So social analytics will also show you metrics here. It's processing, it's kind of just getting some information. So you can see here, it's gathered all the information. On Facebook, I got 1 click for this article, and then I got 3 clicks on Twitter. So who knew? So then here, basically, you can kind of see the metrics, or let's say I want to see this on my page. I want to see how it looks like. Great. So if you hover over Facebook, view, preview, and then again, the options to share on personal page, Instagram, Pinterest. But let's say we hit view. I want to see it exactly where I can see it over here, which obviously I'm not connected to Facebook here. So I'm just going to copy this link. Just put it over here. Let's see. All right, cool. So there's my article. Someone actually clicked on it. Cool. So I can see how it looks like to, on my page. You can also remove posts. So let's say that I want that article removed. I can just hover over here, and if I hit remove now, what will happen is it'll take it out from Facebook. So I don't have to hunt for it. I could just click remove here and it's done. Same thing with Twitter. You can hit remove and it's taken out. Or even YouTube. If you connect your YouTube and you want to remove the video, when it's down here and it's laid out, you can hit remove as well. So that's pretty much what sums up the Reach Social. That's it at its core. So again, we set everything up, and now that we set everything up, your dashboard can kind of report you some metrics in terms of what you shared in the past 30 days, any engagement. When you go down to the left-hand side, you're going to find social schedule, which has your lineup for the next 30 days. But also you have the ability to schedule personal content on your own. And then you have social analytics. So once everything has posted, you can see the metrics, you can view it on the website or social media, you can view it here, or you can just pull it all together out. So in terms of Reach Social, that pretty much concludes it. Were there any questions or concerns about Reach Social?
Feel free to unmute or throw it into chat if you have any questions while we have Lourdes here. She's actually our go-to on our end as well in web support. So we're really lucky to have her today. So if you have any questions on Paradym Reach Social at all, just let us know. No? All right. I think that was a really comprehensive class. Thank you, Lourdes, so much for being here and for giving that class to us. If you guys have any questions in the future on Paradym Reach Social, You're welcome to reach out to web support at bhhstown.com. You're also welcome to use the support chat and also the support phone number on Paradym as well. All of our agents are in the system, and when you call support, they just verify that they have an account, and then they go right through with all the help steps and everything. So,
Right.
yep.
I got that number right here, just
Perfect.
in case. But yeah, we are very friendly. So, yeah, just let us know. We're here to help. So we want to help you get the most out of the marketing platform and help you help your agents. So there's a number down here, 800-873-0700. You can go through the prompts to dial support. And again, your agents have unlimited support and training. We're here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks.